I'm going to take some time out to try to explain to people kind of what I see in society nowadays, right? So, and I do want people to understand that as I, see things, I do things like as I see things, I want people to be informed and empowered. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do be having people seeing these joints, and like I said, more than likely, some of these people that view these joints, y'all are the police. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But then also, I do understand that that I had a drop off because of probably me speaking about the officer on my case, right? And I know that's scary for some people because a lot of people aren't used to seeing somebody be so courageous to speak on that. But what people have to understand is that my life was ruined, right? So if you have an experience like what I experienced, more than likely you're going to react the same way. But it also, it wasn't all bad. Like, it wasn't like it was all bad. It exposed a lot of really good things about the nature of reality, about myself, my character. And it also shows me a lot about what and who protects me. Because if I was, if a person was to walk out here, right, and every time somebody affects this person or hurts this person, right, or brings this person some type of infliction, the person that did the infliction, something 50 times worse happens to him. And I don't mean just like as something, I'm dead serious. I mean like really something you can see, like, look at what happened to such and such, like that type of thing. You would really start questioning reality, like, yo, whatever is going on out here, whatever type of power that is protecting me, that is guarding me, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. Right? Wouldn't you do that? And what it does is it also gives other people a warning. It gives people a warning. It gives the people a warning and telling you to stay away. If you like your father, or if you like your brother or your mother or your child, then maybe you shouldn't be messing with people. Maybe you shouldn't be, trying to inflict harm on somebody that you don't even know. You going out your way, or even if I was in your way. Maybe you should be doing a good deed for me. Maybe God will reward you for going out your way for me. Because the question you will have to ask yourself is, why are you doing that in the first place? And see, I think that's why the things happen like that. Because there's no reason for that cop to have done what he did. It was no reason for my ex to have done what she did. Now, let's go into today, right? Today, we got Donald Trump online doing whatever he wants. This is not a Donald Trump bashing thing. I actually am thankful for the stuff that he's done. You have society in the uproar, half of society in the uproar at Donald Trump, the other half in the uproar just about, economics, like the money, the prices, stuff like that. You got all these people running around with their head cut off, you know what I'm saying, wondering what's next. And nobody's even noticing that reality is completely ridiculous. Nobody sees that? Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't see that reality is strange? Human beings. You mean to tell me y'all haven't woke up and realized that we have a felon president? Nobody sees that. None of you people out there see how crazy that is. Nobody sees that we have a genocide happening in Israel. Y'all don't see that? Can you imagine what it would have been like to live in the 1940s where you hear that people were being thrown in a gas chamber? Do you understand that? To think that we're in a society where chaos is happening right in front of your face and nobody says anything. Nobody's like, yo, society's gotten so bad right now that it is alarming. Nobody's ringing the bell. It's that bad out there. It's so strange outside that a genocide could be happening right in front of people's face and nobody said anything. It's that strange outside that Donald Trump can say on camera that somebody is not even a Jew anymore, he's a Palestinian, and nobody questions that. Just even saying that is crazy. I am disappointed in humans about nobody saying anything. I'm disappointed in that. Because, one, I've always expected that there was somebody that was tough enough to say something. People have been pushed down into being domiciled so bad that nobody's going to say anything because they're like, I need my job. Oh, I need my little $2 that I got saved up in the bank. Oh, I need the little 2 friends that I have, the last 2 friends that I have, because, you know, I'm a piece of crap. Oh, you know what, man, I don't need to be shunned by the Israeli society because, you know, they got power. So you silence your soul and your spirit for your little 2 friends, for your little job, for a little society. See, this is more alarming to me than anything. It's more alarming at the collective consciousness. That's way more alarming to me. Because what it does is it shows me the temperament of most people. It shows me that most people will sit there and watch something go on in front of their face and they wouldn't do nothing about it. Or if anything, you might help the person. You will see a little girl get kidnapped right in front of your face and you might just help the kidnappers. Oh, you want the little girl? Oh, here you go. Here, put the little girl in the van and all that. That's the type of people y'all are. You suckers if you ask me. That's the type of people you are. Yeah, that's y'all. Because that's what the cop did. That's what the cop on my case did. He saw that woman he saw my ex doing something that she shouldn't have been doing and he helped her. And not only just that cop did that, everybody on my case did that. Because see, my thing is, why do you need to help them and do something illegal yourself? If what she's saying was true. So, right now, we have a society of people that are willing to push the limit of immorality, of debauchery, of iniquities. Push the limit of it as long as their interest is served. And their interest could be serving the shaitan, serving the devil. That's what their interest could be. Literally crushing their own soul. That's what their interest could be. Selling out. That's their interest. My interest is selling out. I want to be the biggest piece of crap on this planet. That's the temperament of our society right now. There's no rap. That's it. That's it right now. That's us. Especially the Western world. Never in my life, ever in my life, would I think I would ever see planes be able to bomb a refugee camp. I mean, this is not even something to laugh at. It's so debauchery that this is madness, y'all. This is madness. There's no more Hamas. They're lying to y'all, yo. There's no more Hamas. You know who's left? The people that's left fighting Israel are people that just decided to pick up arms because their whole family just was killed in the last bombing. That's not Hamas. See, you have to understand the type of mentality of these type of people. These are the same Germans that were shuffling people into ovens. Jews in the ovens. This is disturbing on a level that I don't think I've ever seen before in my life. I've never seen anything more disturbing. But yet, here we are. Y'all need an opportunity to save y'all soul, yo. I ain't talking about no religious stuff. I'm not talking about anything that is different from what anybody knows about their Lord. There's not a person that doesn't believe that they have a soul. That doesn't have a religious doctrine to it. Your soul is something that's going to exist regardless if you Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Hindu, Buddhist, Taoist, Confucius. Latter-day Satanists, Scientologists. It has no matter on what you are, it still exists. And y'all are willing to risk your soul over your own silence. You know, Dr. Martin Luther King talked about this. He said to be silenced, like when evil's around, to be silent is to condone it. To be silent in the face of evil is to be accomplice to it, to condone it. And people get, if it was illegal, you would probably get charged for something like that, right? But here we are. You got people that are willing to backbite each other, slander each other, rob each other, beat up each other, do all this stuff. You swear you tough, you willing to do all this stuff, but you're not willing to do none of that stuff for anything good. Oh, maybe you don't like the Palestinians. Maybe you don't like Muslims. Maybe you just don't like people. So you're like, okay, I don't like people, so the hell with them. The hell with them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care about no people like over there. I don't even know where that's at. So forget them. They could die. I don't care. Really? That's very interesting for a person to think like that. But yet, you will want your child to be saved. When you send them off to school, you wouldn't want your child to be bombed, would you? Or worse, like I said, thrown in that van, right? Wouldn't you want your child to be saved? Wouldn't you want somebody to step up if something like that happened to your child? Your child get hit by a car on the way to school or something like that. Wouldn't you want your child to be saved? Or would you rather have people, I gotta get to work, and drive right around the body of your child while she's in the middle of the street? That's the type of society that we have. It's over here in this Western world, where there's no village no more. There's a bunch of strangers walking around here, and all of y'all ain't strangers when it's time to do something bad. None of y'all want to be strangers when it's time to do something bad. All you niggas act like you know each other. Oh, I know bull. He this when it's something bad, right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? But when it's time to do something good, you niggas ain't got nothing to say. You niggas real silent with that joint. Now, I've been meaning to make a joint like this for a minute, yo. I've been meaning to make a joint like this for a minute because truthfully, I have seen the level of retardedness from our society is crazy. You really got people sitting there protesting about a person being thrown out of America, but you're not protesting a genocide. You literally have people worried about the price of the eggs before you worried about the price of a human life. I have never once in my entire life on this planet thought that I would see human beings this disgusting. I try to stay away from people for the most part because the level of disgusting that I see humans is crazy. Now, don't get it wrong. I understand that there's some people that don't have the means to stand up. There's some people that can't even fight for themselves. I understand that. But for the people that can, you should be ashamed of yourself. For the people that's online right now talking about somebody, backbiting somebody, slandering, passing rumors, all that shit that you people do, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because you're not even making videos. You're not sending letters, emails, conversating with other people. You're not even making a sound. You are basically accomplice to genocide. So the next time you see that grown person picking up that little girl while she's screaming, saying, please help me, I expect for you to mind your business, to turn around, look another way. I expect for you to do that, because that's the type of society that we have. I don't really have anything else to say about that, yo. I don't. Because there's nothing more disgusting than what I say. Y'all better not ever make those YouTube stuff and all that stuff about anybody else. I don't want to hear nothing about Dave Chappelle, what he did, or what's the joint, the joint about Just Hilarious, why she was fired from the Breakfast Club and all that stuff. You niggas is gossiping out here. You got grown ass men on this joint gossiping about some shit that got nothing to do with them. About some regular shit. A person being fired. Or some gossipy type of stuff. You got geopolitical things going on that's going to affect you. You got prices rising in the stores that's affected you. You are sitting there becoming almost literally a victim of your circumstances instead of taking charge of it. But yet you're so tough that you go online, you want to talk about that stuff. Y'all really got the game messed up, yo. Yo, this society is hit. Y'all hit. This joint bad, yo. That's pretty bad. Yo. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I'm going, man. That's pretty bad.